In this lesson, we're going to learn how to hook up our animations to our player input. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up our unit editor. And you can see here under the catfoo folder, there's this catfoo.flow editor. So double click on that and that will bring up your unit editor as well. And it will automatically bring up flow. So whenever we press the Xbox thumbstick, we want it to check to see if it's being pressed. Now, whenever the thumbstick is being pressed, it's putting out a value between 0 and 1. And so what I want to do is I want to check to see if that value is greater than, let's say, 0. If it's greater than that, I want it to go into the run state. Okay? So let's use a little bit of logic in this. So let's go over here to the length, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to math numeric and I'm going to say greater than. So I'm going to plug in my length right here and say if this is greater than, and then tell it what to be greater than. I'm going to say 0.05. If it's greater than that, then I want it to do this. So I want it to check to see if that's true or if that's false. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to use what's called a branch, and this is under flow control. So if it's true, it's going to do one thing. If it's false, it'll do another. So let's go ahead and use branch. Let's plug in the value of our greater than to the condition of branch, and so whatever that value is, if it's true, it's going to do something. If it's false, it's going to do something else. So then, let me go ahead and move this guy out of the way here. Kind of want to reorder some things a little bit. So if it's true, I want it to send that run event. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to animation, and then I'm going to say send animation controller event. You'll see that it's looking for the unit that this node is on. So then the unit is going to be our catfoo guy. And we're going to run the event, and we're looking for run underscore event. It must be spelled exactly like this, uppercase R, uppercase E. And then we're going to say if it's true, then do this. If it's false, we want it to go back to the idle event. So I'm going to hit Control C and Control V to copy and paste that node, and then I'll simply just change it from run to idle. Then we're going to go from false to the in of that, and that should be everything that we need. Now we need to check to see if this is true or false every single frame. So what we'll do is we'll use what's called a level update event. So let's right click and let's go to event, and here you'll see level update. This will check to see if something, or it will execute something every single frame that the game is running. So there we go. We've got our level update, and that's all set. So now, if I go ahead and hit Control S to save that, let's go in and give it a test. So if I hit play, you'll now see that as I start running, the cat is running in one direction, and he starts running in the other, and he's going back to his idle. Perfect. Alright, so now that we have that all set up, let's go ahead and get our camera, because right now we are getting our camera, and it's the viewport camera, and I don't really want to use that anymore. So let's set up our own camera and let's position it, and then we'll also learn how to get that camera to follow our character. So we'll start with that next.